Hello students, I welcome you all once again in my channel Mangala's Mathematics Made Easy. The topic we are dealing with function inverse trigonometrical based, and now in the previous, as we have done the definition along with the domain and range of inverse trigonometrical and their graphs. Now we take up in detail today the applications of inverse trigonometrical functions. It is properties of inverse trigonometrical functions, properties of inverse trigonometrical functions and their applications. Now one by one you please note down, because first of all I shall put up the property before you and then their application simultaneously. This is, first is a sine inverse of sine y. The first property we take up, sine inverse of sine y is equal to y. This is for every y belonging to minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 closed, that is y modulo less than equal to pi by 2. And simultaneously, based on it, we have sine of sine inverse x. This is equal to x. Here we say for every x belonging to minus 1 to 1 closed, that is x modulo less than equal to 1. Now this is the first property we have discussed. It is sine inverse of sine y is equal to y, or sine of sine inverse x for every x. Now, for example, to make it clear, simultaneously you must note down the explanation. It is sine inverse of, it says evaluate under root of 3 by 2. Dekho, sine inverse of under root 3 by 2. This is taken as sine inverse of sine pi by 3. Sine 60 is under root of 3 by 2, and this is nothing but equal to pi by 3, but you must check up that it belongs to the principal value branch. This, therefore, pi by 3 is the value for this case. Or I can try it like this: sine inverse of under root of 3 by 2, I can say is equal to theta. Therefore, sine theta is equal to under root of 3 by 2. And this is just equal to sine of pi by 3. Therefore, theta is equal to pi by 3. Or sine inverse, yes, therefore theta ka value under root of 3 by 2 is equal to pi by 3. So you can try any way you like. Again you see it is a sine inverse of say half. This becomes just equal to sine inverse of half means equal to just pi by 6. Again a member of the principal value branch. Again you see now sine inverse of say sine 2 pi by 5. देखो sine inverse of sine 2 pi by 5, this comes out to be equal to 2 pi by 5. Again a member of the principal value branch. Say sine of now, sine of sine inverse 6 by 7. देखो it is just equal to 6 by 7, because 6 by 7 is a member of the interval minus 1 to 1 closed. That's why the value is 6 by 7. So you see, in this way we can apply the properties sine inverse of sine or sine of sine inverse. Now the second property here you can just check up. Sine inverse, after sine inverse we have cos inverse of cos y. Cos inverse of cos y is equal to y here for every y belonging to 0 to pi closed interval, the principal value branch. And parallel to this, ये इसका फर्स्ट पार्ट हो गया. सेकेंड इज इट इज cos inverse say x. Cos inverse x is equal to x. This is x modulo less than equal to 1 as before. Check out. Now to explain it, say for example, it is cos inverse of half. देखो, cos inverse of half is equal to cos inverse of cos pi by 3, and this is just equal to pi by 3, a member of the principal value branch. That's why this is the value. Again we say it is cos inverse of cos. देखो अभी है 13 pi by 6, cos 13 pi by 6. This becomes cos inverse of cos 2 pi plus pi by 6. This, check out. Cos of cos 2 pi by 6. This becomes equal to cos inverse of cos pi by 6. Because cos 360 plus theta is nothing but equal to cos theta, and this is just equal to pi by 6, a member of the principal value branch, belongs to 0 to pi. Moreover, again you see it is cos inverse of cos. We have 9 pi by 8. देखो cos inverse of cos 9 pi by 8. This becomes equal to cos inverse of cos pi plus pi by 8. Check out. Cos inverse of cos pi plus pi by 8. It is cos inverse of minus cos pi by 8. देखो minus cos pi by 8. Check out. In this case now we have minus, this is cos inverse of minus cos pi by 8. This becomes equal to cos inverse of cos pi minus pi by 8. Check out please. Because we have minus of cos pi by 8. Minus of cos pi by 8. Because cos, it is cos 180 minus theta. देखो, this is equal to, like cos inverse of cos will go, it is cos inverse of cos 7 pi by 8. Check out. And the value is 7 pi by 8 belongs to 0 to pi closed. Please verify this. It is 7 pi by 8. That is a member of this principal value branch. Yes. Again we have, say, cos inverse. This is 100 upon 101. This will cancel out. Simply it is 100 upon 101. That's a member of minus 1 to 1 closed interval. Now the third case is after sine cos, we have now it is tan inverse of tan y. देखो the third property, it is equal to y, tan inverse of tan y for every y belonging to minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 open interval. And the second in this case is tan inverse x. This is equal to x for every x belonging to minus, this is for every x belonging to R. That is the domain of this case, tan of tan inverse x. Now for example, for this case, to make it clear, it is tan inverse of, say, 1 upon under root of 3 that is equal to tan inverse of 10 pi by 6. देखो tan inverse of 10 pi by 6 is equal to pi by 6, which is a member of the principal value branch. Again, it is tan of tan inverse 1 minus x square. This is just equal to 1 minus x square for every x belonging to R. Therefore, and similarly we have one more, say tan inverse of, it is tan 5 pi by 6. You please note down the points which I am discussing here. It is tan inverse of tan pi minus pi by 6. Check out tan inverse of this, that is tan inverse of tan pi minus pi by 6. It is equal to tan inverse of, yes, tan 180 minus is minus tan pi by 6. Therefore, minus tan pi by 6, and it is nothing but just equal to tan inverse of 10 minus pi by 6. This is equal to minus pi by 6. It is a member of the principal value branch, this open interval. Please see now. And take one more. Say tan inverse of 10, it is 7 pi by 6. Therefore, tan inverse of 10, 7 pi by 6. That becomes equal to tan inverse of 10 pi plus pi by 6. Check up please. Tan inverse of 10 pi plus pi by 6 is equal to tan inverse of 10 pi by 6. Tan inverse of 10 pi by 6. You know 180 plus theta. That is equal to just, this is equal to just pi by 6. Pi by 6. It's a member again of the branch minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 open interval. So in this way, you can make it clear that keeping in mind whenever we are to evaluate the value, that is we will have to check up whether the value is a member of the principal value branch or not. Now the fourth one is, that is cot inverse of cot y is equal to y. This is for every y belonging to 0 to pi open interval, and cot of cot inverse x is equal to x for every x, in this case belonging to R. Check up please. That is corresponding to cot inverse, we have the values like this. 0 to pi open हो गया इसका branch, principal value branch, and that is the domain here x. Now for example, you can list here, in this case it is cot inverse of, say cot 2 pi by 3. Cot inverse of cot 2 pi by 3 or 2 pi by 5, say 2 pi by 5. 2 pi by 5. You see it is just equal to 2 pi by 5. It's a member of 0 to pi open interval. Check out. Or take one more example, say cot inverse of 1, that is cot inverse of 1. Directly you can put up cot inverse of 1, you know, is cot inverse of cot pi by 4. That will be just equal to pi by 4. Again a member of the principal value branch 0 to pi. See, 0 to pi means the first and second quadrants, whereas minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 is the first and fourth quadrant. Maximum you must note down that whenever we calculate these values, in 99% cases, we never have the value in the third quadrant. We can have the values in the first, fourth to first, or then first to second, that depending upon the values like minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 or 0 to pi. Yes. Now the fifth case is secant inverse of secant y. Secant inverse of secant y is equal to y for every y belonging to, this is for 0 to pi closed, but y is not equal to pi by 2. Check out. Whereas secant inverse y x, secant of secant inverse x is equal to x. It is, we have x modulo greater than equal to 1. Now correspondingly we can take one or two examples to make it clear. Secant inverse of 2. Check out. It is a secant inverse of secant, this is a pi by 3, and the value is just pi by 3, a member of the principal value branch. Similarly, secant of secant inverse x square plus 1, this is equal to x square plus 1. Then we have secant inverse of secant minus pi by 7. देखो, secant of secant inverse minus pi by 7 is equal to secant inverse of secant pi by 7, because cos minus is cos. The value is pi by 7. Now the sixth one, in this case we have on the same pattern, cosecant inverse of cosecant y is equal to y for every y belonging to minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 closed interval y is not equal to 0, whereas cosecant of cosecant inverse x is equal to x modulo greater than equal to 1. Now correspondingly you can take one or two examples. For example, you can put up, it is say cosecant inverse of under root 2. Cosecant inverse of under root 2 is cosecant inverse of cosecant pi by 4, and the value is just pi by 4. Check out. And similarly, the remaining problems on the same pattern you can go. You say cosecant inverse of cosecant pi by 10 is just equal to pi by 10. Therefore, you can simplify like this. Now, after this, take up the seventh property, which we consider again as very important, that is a set of three results: sine inverse of x plus cos inverse of x is pi by 2. Then you have tan inverse of x plus cot inverse of x is pi by 2. Similarly, secant inverse of x plus cosecant inverse of x is pi by 2. Okay? Now here we say we have in this case x modulo less than equal to 1. This is for every x belonging to R, and here x modulo greater than equal to 1. Then we have in this case the property number 8. Correspondingly now we can have, see, sine of cos inverse x is equal to cos of sin inverse x is equal to under root of 1 minus x square x modulo less than equal to 1. Check out. Now say we want to give the proof also. I say put cos inverse of x is equal to theta. Check out. Therefore x is equal to cos theta. देखो एक ट्राइंगल ड्रा करो on the right hand side. It is x is equal to cos theta. This is theta. So cos theta is x1. It is under root of 1 minus x square. Check up please. Therefore sine of cos inverse x is equal to sine of theta is equal to under root of 1 minus x square. Similarly, we can show that cos of sine inverse x is under root of 1 minus x square. Now take up the ninth case. It is sine inverse of minus x is minus sine inverse of x. Check up please. Again we say that x modulo less than equal to 1. देखो इधर proof you can check up. We say sine inverse of minus x is equal to theta because sine inverse of minus x is equal to theta. Therefore minus x is equal to sine theta or x is equal to minus sine theta. This is equal to sine of minus theta. Therefore minus theta is equal to sine inverse of x or theta is equal to minus sine inverse of x. Therefore you can say from this and from this that sine inverse of minus x is equal to minus sine inverse of x. Yes, the next is we have cos inverse of minus x is equal to pi minus cos inverse of x. Check out. Here also minus 1 less than equal to x less than equal to 1. This is we can say 10. Then the 11th property is tan inverse of minus x is equal to minus tan inverse of x. Say for every x belonging to R. Then you have in the same way cot inverse minus x is pi minus cot inverse of x for every x belonging to R. Then the 13th case, it is sine inverse of 1 upon x is equal to cosecant inverse of x. Similarly, 14th we can say cos inverse 1 upon x is secant inverse of x. And this 15th case we can list here in the same way that tan inverse of 1 upon x is cot inverse of x. Very helpful property for the problems. Now, for example, we can list here, say, some of the applications for this. It is sine inverse of 3 by 4 plus cos inverse of 3 by 4. He says, find the value of sine inverse 3 by 4, cos inverse 3 by 4. The formula says is equal to just pi by 2. And also we know that 3 by 4 belongs to minus 1 to 1 closed. Then say evaluate sine of cos inverse 1 by 5. देखो, he says evaluate sine of cos inverse 1 by 5. देखो, for this case cos inverse 1 by 5 you can put up as equal to theta. So cos theta is 1 by 5. Draw a simple triangle on the right hand side of the sheet. It is cos theta 1, it is 5, this becomes under root of 24. This is theta. You can try on the right hand side. So this becomes equal to sine theta, and sine theta is just equal to under root of 24 upon 5. He says find the value of sine of cos inverse. Now similarly, he wants the value for sine inverse of minus half. You say it is a minus sine inverse of half is equal to minus sine inverse of half pi by 6. Check out. And then on the same pattern, you can evaluate cos inverse minus half. देखो, this is equal to pi minus cos inverse half. Pi minus cos inverse half. It is equal to pi minus cos inverse of half. This is minus of pi by 3. This becomes here 2 pi by 3. Check out. Cos inverse of minus half. Similarly, we can evaluate sine inverse of minus sine pi by 8. देखो, it is sine inverse of minus is minus sine inverse of sine pi by 8. This will go minus pi by 8 is the value for this case. Similarly, we have cos inverse of, you must check up these calculations, cos 7 pi by 6. Cos inverse of cos 7 pi by 6 is cos inverse of cos pi plus pi by 6. And this is just, we have cos inverse of minus cos pi by 6. Cos inverse of minus cos pi by 6. This is just equal to pi minus cos inverse of cos pi by 6. देखो, and that is pi minus pi by 6. The value is 5 pi by 6. The value for this case. Check out. Again, you can take up one more example. He says evaluate tangent of cos inverse 8 upon 17. See please, it is tangent of cos inverse 8 upon 17. What we do here is we put cos inverse 8 upon 17 is equal to theta. Therefore, cos theta is 8 upon 17. Draw a triangle once again, that same technique. Cos theta 8, 17. It is 289, 64, 225, 15. Check out. That is, this is the value of theta here, the angle you can show. And this becomes equal to tangent of theta. That is, tangent of theta is 15 upon 8. So the value correspondingly, you have tan theta. That is, tan of cos inverse 8 upon 17 is 15 upon 8. Say one more. Cos inverse cos 5 pi by 3. Check out. This is cos inverse of cos 5 pi by 3. This becomes cos inverse of cos 2 pi minus pi by 3. देखो. And this is cos inverse of cos 360 minus theta cos pi by 3. And this is when you simplify, apply the property, the value is just pi by 3. Yes. Result number 16 we can add. It is sine inverse of x plus, or say minus, sine inverse of y. This is equal to sine inverse of x under root 1 minus y square plus minus y under root 1 minus x square. Check out. Sine inverse of x under root of this. And similarly, 17th result, cos inverse of x plus minus cos inverse of y is cos inverse of, it is xy, it becomes here minus plus under root of 1 minus x square under root of 1 minus y square. You please try to remember it, because variety of questions we shall be dealing on this. 18th is tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y. Tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y is equal to tan inverse of x plus y over 1 minus xy. Check out. It is when xy less than 1. And also it becomes here pi plus tan inverse of x plus y over 1 minus xy under the condition that x is positive, y is positive, and xy is less than 1. Check out. This is on the basis of this result. Similarly, parallel to this, we have tan inverse of x minus tan inverse of y is equal to tan inverse of x minus y over 1 plus xy, xy greater than minus 1. This is pi plus tan inverse of x minus y over 1 plus xy. It is x is positive, y is positive, and xy becomes less than minus 1. Check out. Now, for example, I can put up a question. He says evaluate tan inverse of half plus tan inverse of 1 by 3. The question is find the value of, it is equal to tan inverse of half plus 1 by 3 over 1 minus 1 by 6. Therefore, and this is, when you simplify, it becomes tan inverse of 1, that is pi by 4. The value using the result of tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, something of this type. Yes, result number 20 we can count here. This is 2 sine inverse of x. 2 sine inverse of x is equal to sine inverse of 2x under root of 1 minus x square. Check out. Now suppose if you want the proof for this case, you say sine inverse of x is equal to theta. Therefore, x is equal to sine theta. If you take up the right hand side, that becomes sine inverse of x sine theta, 2 sine theta cos theta. This is just equal to sine inverse of sine 2 theta, and this is simply equal to 2 theta, which is 2 theta means sine inverse of x. Now similarly, this result number 21 we can list here. It is 2 tan inverse of x is tan inverse of 2x upon 1 minus x square is a sine inverse of 2x upon 1 plus x square is equal to cos inverse of 1 minus x square over 1 plus x square. Check out. On the same pattern, we can have this 22, that is 3 sine inverse x is sine inverse of 3x minus 4x cube. 3 cos inverse x is cos inverse of 4, this is equal to in the same way 4x cube minus 3x. Here put x is equal to sine theta, a hint is there. Here you can put x is equal to cos theta. Check out. Now let us take one or two examples to clarify this above result. We have, for example, evaluate sine inverse of 3 by 5 plus sine inverse of 5 by 13. This. He says find the value of this expression sine inverse 3 by 5 plus sine inverse of 5 by 13. I apply the property sine inverse of 3 by 5 under root of 1 minus 25 upon 169 plus 5 by 13 under root of 1 minus 9 upon 25. Check out. And when you simplify this, it becomes equal to sine inverse of like 56 upon 55. But this is just the value of this expression. Check out please. Yes, say one or two examples more. It is tan inverse of sine minus pi by 2. Therefore, he says evaluate tan inverse of sine minus pi by 2. This is just we have tangent inverse of sine of minus pi by 2 minus 1. It is minus tan inverse of 1, that is minus pi by 4. Check out. Similarly, we have sine of 2 sine inverse sine of 2 sine inverse 3 by 5. Therefore, he says evaluate. What I do is sine inverse 3 upon 5 is equal to theta. Therefore, 3 upon 5 is equal to sine theta. Draw a triangle as before. It is sine theta 3, 5. It is 4. This is theta. So this is sine of 2 theta. That is 2 sine theta cos theta. This is 2 sine theta is 3 by 5 and cos theta becomes 4 by 5. This the value is 24 upon 25. The value you can evaluate in this case of this type of problem. Say cosecant of tan inverse minus under root 3. Check out this. Cosecant of tan inverse minus under root of 3 is cosecant of minus tan inverse under root 3. It is cosecant of minus tan inverse under root 3. It is cosecant of minus under root 3 pi by 3, 60 degrees, tan 60 under root. This is the minus of cosecant pi by 3, 60, the value is minus 2 upon under root 3. That is, the value of this comes out to be equal to minus 2 upon under root of 3. Now see please, a variety of questions on this topic, on the applications of inverse trigonometricals, I have discussed in this very video, but still we have a variety of questions more which I shall be dealing in my next video. Thank you.